Oh my god. Hi everyone, thank you for coming back and watching my second YouTube video. So today's video is my hair tutorial, how I get this look. This is my signature look. It's very Molly May, beachy waves vibes. So I do use my Dyson Airwrap and the Beauty Works styler. So if you want to see how I get this look, keep watching. So I've just washed my hair and I have had my hair extensions taken out now. So my hair is a lot thinner and yeah, I have like no hair. But I'm going to try and grow it over winter. So I've obviously let it dry while I did my makeup, but it's still quite wet. I'm just going to blast it off a bit more, so it's like the roots need to be completely dry. I think a lot of people make the mistake when using the air wrap is not getting the roots 100% dry, because obviously then the curls will drop. So I'm just going to do that quickly. So now my hair is probably about 80% dry. The roots are completely dry, but the ends and the mid-lengths are still a bit damp. And I forgot to say that before I dry my hair, I use the Beauty Works 10-in-1 Miracle Spray, which is really good for heat protection and it just makes your hair really soft. And then I always use Tangle Teezer to brush my hair, just to prevent any like unnecessary damage. I got this one with the handle from ASOS and it's a lot better because mine used to just fly out of my hand all the time across the room. So my hair's still a bit damp and I'm going to style my hair with my clip-in hair extensions, but to avoid any unnecessary heat damage to my hair, I'm going to do my hair with the air wrap, and then for my hair extensions I'm going to use the Beauty Works styler. So now that my hair's almost dry, I'm just going to section off my hair into like 3 parts. So I'm going to start with the bottom section first. And with the air wrap, I've got the complete long set, so I'm going to use the, I think the 40mm barrels, so the wider ones. And I'm just going to make my way through, and this is going to give my hair like a bouncy blow dry effect. So you just literally attach that on like that. I usually do the highest heat and the highest speed for about 10 seconds, and then you push this up for the cold shot. Again, that's really important if you want the curls to hold. Yeah, and this is like really quick and easy to do. So I always get the arrows mixed up, but basically if you're looking in the mirror, the arrows will tell you which way it's going to curl the hair. And you just put it behind the piece of hair and it'll just grab hold of it. And now I'm going to do a close shot for 10 seconds. And then just let the curl out. Obviously it looks really curly at first, but it will drop a bit. And then to do the other side, you just swap. So 10 seconds with the heat. And then 10 seconds with the cool shot. And then I'm just going to repeat the process throughout the rest of my head. I'm just sort of doing this for some added volume to my natural hair, and that so it'll blend in with my hair extensions when I put them in. Look, and it just gives you so much volume. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the Airwrap. I absolutely love it. It'd make a really good Christmas present or birthday present. It is a little bit on the expensive side, but if you did it as like a joint present, it is really good. I love it. It's just quite tricky to get the hang of it, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like it, because they think it's rubbish, but they're just not doing it properly. Like they haven't got the technique quite right, which is what I did at first, but you just need to keep practicing. So all my hair is completely dry now and there's lots of volume in it. So these are the clipping hair extensions that I use. They're from Foxy Locks and they're in the shade Iced Latte. I can't remember which set I went for in the end. I think this is 180 grams worth of hair, which is far too much hair for me. You get so much hair, but I'm really impressed with the quality of these. The hair is really thick, it's really soft. And I did tone them with my purple shampoo, but to be honest, they didn't really need it. But my hair is really ashy. But yeah, I do really like them. I don't prefer them over the tape extensions that I had, just because I think they definitely blend with your hair a lot better, do the tapes, and they do look like your natural hair. With these clip-ins, they only blend well when I curl them. I did straighten these last night and wore them with my hair straight, and unless you're gonna like pay or get someone to cut them sort of into your hair, then they're quite noticeable. I'm going to give them a bit of a trim and hopefully they'll look better and then I can wear them straight. But yeah, I do definitely prefer the tape hair extensions over clip-ins. I thought I wouldn't, but now that I've had them taken out, I do miss them. I just think they'll look a lot better. But anyway, obviously these need curling. So for that, I'm going to use the Beauty Works styler. So I'm just going to plug that in now so it heats up, and then I'm just going to section off parts of my hair and curl the hair as I put it in. So this is just a regular Beauty Works styler. So it's not the Molly May one. I think the only difference with the Molly May one is it's pink and you get some clips with it. But I literally just get these clips off eBay. They're like £2. I'll link everything that I use in this in the description box, so you can have a look if you like. But I usually switch this on to 180. I think it goes up to about 220, but I just keep it on 180 because I don't want to like fry my hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that heat up, and you do get like a little mat and a case with it, which is handy for just putting it on. And then I'm just gonna section off the bottom part of my hair. And I'm just going to take a piece of hair that's got 3 clips on it. Just going to give that a brush. And then some people like to backcomb the hair at the root, but I personally don't, just because backcombing absolutely wrecks my hair whenever I do it, so I just never do it. And sometimes the clips do come a little bit loose, but they're easy enough to you can just sort of re-clip them. But they're absolutely fine. I don't personally need to do any backcombing. Just give them a brush through. And then also they've dried now, but I do also spray the hair extensions with this as well, just to protect them from the heat. And then what I'm going to do, because I obviously don't want to put the heat on my natural hair, if you just pick the extensions up at the end, this is my little hack, then my natural hair will just, obviously it's not as long as the extensions, so it'll just fall out, so then I'm not putting any extra heat on my natural hair. I curl my hair away from my face, so I usually hold it for about 15 seconds. Oops, I just turned off by accident. and then I just sort of catch the curl in my hand, let it cool for a few seconds, and then let it drop. I know people like to clip their curls up, but I personally don't, because I prefer more of a wave than a curl. If you wanted a tighter curl, then I would recommend like just putting them in clips and letting the hair cool, but I like mine quite loose. And then same with the other side, I'm just gonna get my natural hair out. Or you could curl the extensions before you clip them in, but I don't feel like it blends with your hair as well when you do that. And also try and keep the hair flat as you're wrapping it around the barrel. And just catch the hair. This is definitely my favourite curling wand. I did have the Mark Hill one, but it just wasn't long enough to use with the extensions. A bit of a faff, and I always ended up burning myself. So I do definitely rate this one. It's really good. Definitely the best one I've used. And then for the middle section, I'm going to use one of the ones with 4 clips on. Just give it a little bit of a brush. Just make sure there's none of my hair stuck in there. Sorry, this is quite a boring video, but I get so many questions about my hair. So for the sides, I used the one with 2 clips, just because it's lighter. It doesn't put as much stress on your hair as putting another big one in. If I had thicker hair, then I'd put another row of the one with 4 clips in, but that's too heavy for my hair because it's so thin. So I just use these for the sides. Okay, so that's all that done. So now for the top, I just put my parting in, which is usually somewhere in the middle. Brush the hair down. And then at the front, there's these 2 singular pieces with just 1 clip on. So I'm just gonna, I want it to sort of come forward a little bit, so I have it quite far forward. See how it just sort of fills that gap? And I'm going to do the same at the other side. You'll just get to know where you need like that little piece just to fill your hair out a bit, so it just gives me some more around the front. And then I usually leave my hair to set while I did my makeup, but I've obviously already done my makeup today, so I probably won't leave them. And then I'll either use a wide tooth comb or a brush. I'm going to use the Foxy Locks brush that I got with my extensions, or sometimes use the Tangle Teezer. And I just start with the ends, just really lightly brush out the curls. And I won't really brush the top of my hair, which is my natural hair, because it's quite thin, so I don't want it to pull like the volume out. So again, just starting from the bottom, really gently, just brushing my way through. And if you need to hold the clips so they don't come loose, you can do that. And you would have no idea that that's not my natural hair. So yeah, the colour match on these is really good for me. It's obviously I did tone them with my shampoo, which is the Fanola purple shampoo, which I love. I used to use Fudge, but I feel like they've changed the formula and it just makes my hair really greasy. I feel like I've got all hair stuck to me. And then some more products that I use the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother and a tiny bit of the No. 7 Bonding Oil together. Literally, like, not even a pea-sized amount of this, literally like, just like a little dot, like that. And the oil, when I first got this, I thought, oh my god, that's such a rip-off because it's so small, but you literally, it hasn't gone down since I got it months ago. You literally need the tiniest amount, and literally just a few taps into your hand and just rub your hands together. And this just makes your hair smell so nice, and it just makes it so soft. Just run it through. Makes your hair really shiny as well, which sometimes with blonde hair you can find quite difficult. But yeah, I absolutely swear by the Olaplex products. I've been using their shampoo and conditioner as well, and it's changed my hair so much. Thank you for watching again. I'm going to link everything in the description box below. I really appreciate all the love on my Zara haul. It went down way better than I ever expected, so thank you so much. If you have any other ideas on what I can do for you, like what videos I can do, if you want more hauls, if you want more tutorials, just let me know.